everybody. It's Rosanna Ison with Love, Lies, and Life. Okay, well, previously on Love, Lies, and Life, I am taking you through a journey of channeling Becky. I'm learning about feminine energy and masculine energy. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, I have joined Plenty of Fish. I paid for the subscription. I thought about it. I was like, oh my God, I can't waste money on stuff like that. You know, I'm working with my financial mentor, and she's going to see that and say, like, what the hell, right? But my love guru, my fairy god sister, is telling me that I should do it. So immediately, y'all, out of the gate, since I'm turning on my feminine energy, they've been coming left and right, okay? So the first date that I had was with a Latin guy, much younger than he actually is. He looks much older on his pictures. We went on a date. He did not open the door. Red flag immediately. The second red flag, and like I said, I am a caterpillar. I'm still crawling. I'm still learning. Just interested in maybe my attributes and probably my talent. We connected through music. He didn't open the door into the car or out of the car. Now, the actual date was fun. We went to the park. We did a little bel air. I might have said that wrong. So I'm trying to say dance. We danced to some of his music in the park. I had on a little sandal, okay? Now, Twinkie said not to wear platforms, but with the pants that I had on, I needed to have a little lift so my pants would not drag the ground. So nevertheless, I thought that they were cute. Let's see, it's quarantine. It is May 2020, and I won't be going to get my feet done. I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not going into anybody's beauty shop, ladies. I'm sorry, nail shop. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Maybe I can slap a little polish on my toes. Ugh. Yeah. No. Don't get me wrong. My feet are not ugly. Okay. Speaking of which, there's a young man in my inbox that has a foot fetish. That's a whole nother story. You know, opening myself up to dating has been amazing. It's only been, what? I'll say, let's roughly say that it's been a week and a half or 2 weeks maybe that I've said, yes, let me take this journey. I'm reading the book. I'm not rushing through the book because I want to learn. So that was date number 1, Latino lover. So I'm learning to play my cards right, ladies. That's right. You don't make any first moves at all. If he don't call, then he don't call. If he doesn't text, then he just doesn't text, right? I'm learning to lead with my feelings, not with my business sense. Lead with my feelings. How do you feel? I can hear my mentor saying, how did it make you feel? Well, not opening the door for me on a very first date, and you want to call yourself a Latin lover, it made me feel like you don't know how to handle a woman. She'll probably say that's not a feeling. I felt like I wasn't a woman. I felt undesirable. I felt like you don't know how to treat me. If this is the first date, and so I said, I'm going to tell him. She said, no, don't tell him. If he calls you back, if he texts you back, you ask his permission. Okay, so I asked his permission. Can I tell you how I feel about the date? I enjoyed it. I liked dancing. That was different. Your hugs were great. And I don't really let people hug me. I don't know. I think about that it's an infomercial about the dogs or something. And the dog, they went to rescue the dog, and they were trying to touch the dog, and he was screaming, right? And they were just trying to show him some love, but because he had never been shown love, he was thinking that he was going to be hit by the human, right? Bad human. And they were only trying to rub him in. I'm telling you, every time the hand went down, he was screaming. Then they showed him a couple of months later, and he enjoyed human touch. But he was abused, right? Right? And so, yeah, so I didn't do hugs, but I got a hug from Josh. What up, Josh? Josh, we went to church together, and I saw him at Best Buy buying some lights, right? He's a famous drummer, people. So anyway, it's my church family, and he gave me the biggest hug. That felt really good, Josh. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope your lights are doing well inside your house. But I digress, right? I'm just basically saying that, yeah, I can get a hug from friends and from other people. Okay, so moving right along, where are we? Okay, so the second date. No. Let's stay on the Latin lover. So I tried to explain to him that I felt undesirable, unworthy of him opening the door. Although I am all of those things, I felt like he should have done it. So I'm working on how I feel. So we'll put that there. The name of this podcast would be How I Feel. Okay? How I feel, or my feelings. Lead with your feelings. Second date. I waited because I didn't think that he was interested, and I still really don't know if he's interested or not. So what do? You wait. Time is everything, ladies. You wait. So he's like, here's my number. I'm like, no. Here's my number. So I waited for a couple of days, and finally I get the phone call. I waited. He asked me out. I accepted, right? So that Sunday, I knew that I would be in class, but I didn't know that I was going to be in class from 2 to 6. It was supposed to be from 2 to 5, which gave me 1 hour to get ready. So he came over. We spoke. Good conversation. Still don't know where this is going, guys. I did break a rule. I text to make sure that he made it home safely. That's masculine, ladies, especially in this stage. But I really just wanted to know if he had actually made it home. So that was a moment for me. So, how I felt about that. I don't know. So we'll do an update on that later. To be continued. So let's go on to the next guy. So there's the next guy. He's like, I've been waiting for you. This is on Plenty of Fish. I've been waiting for you. I leave my line open just for you. And immediately when I text him, boom, when I respond, because I'm not texting anybody first. When I do my response, there he is, right? So he asked me for the number. I give him the number. I wait. Conversation's pretty good. He's like, let me be honest. What the hell does that mean? So you're not being honest from the get-go? So his thing was, let me be honest. I kind of despise that. I feel uneasy with that. How do I feel about that? Let me be honest. I feel like when you say let you be honest, that you weren't being honest in the beginning. Okay? I have a problem with that. So lo and behold, his let me be honest is, I'm married. My wife. We have decided to dissolve this marriage. She got her lawyer, and we're going forward. I have been separated for 14 months and I'm ready. I'm like, honey, that should have been... No, wait a minute. Let me put a disclaimer here. Maybe that is in his bio, but I don't think so, because you're not... I'm not interested. And he was like, I was like, transparency? Being honest about the fact that you're still married, that's not transparency. Tell me what you think, listener. What say you? Is that transparency? I don't know, right? And then he asked me about compromising. I am a self-employed woman. I stay up late. I grind hard. I am doing my podcast, my webisodes, my voiceovers, my classes from Harvard acting classes to Lynn Richardson to my acting coach. I'm shouting everybody out. As you can see, I'm doing a plug right here. Carl Kennedy to who else am I? Angela White, my entertainment mentor. Robin Morton, just a good friend and mentor. Like an auntie, right? The auntie that you go to tell all sorts of things that you wouldn't tell to your mother, right? Let's see. So I have things that I like to do, and I work well in the middle of the night, but I still get up at 7 o'clock in the morning. All I need is a few hours of sleep. What else would I like to say about that? So he asked me about compromising because I was up. This is my time. This is what I want to do. You saw my light on one of the social media that I have, and you're like, what are you doing up? I'm like, what? I'm minding my business. I'm working. I'm enjoying myself. I'm creating. I'm grinding. I'm working while others are sleeping. And that's what I want to do, right? Study hard, study long, grind long. So I said, give me an example of what do you mean by compromise? Hey, what do you have to do today? Oh, I have a project. It's going to take me all day. Well, do you mind going to lunch this afternoon? Sure, I'll go to lunch. And I said, okay, yeah, I get it. But honey, when I'm doing a project and I'm in the zone or I'm learning a character, I can't break that up. You don't know anything about my life, right? You just don't. So I said yes. But once I'm in the groove, you cannot stop me. The only people that I stop for are my kids, right? And they know that when I'm doing this, I'm not to be disturbed because I have to focus on what it is I'm doing. Moving right along. So that was person number 1, person number 2, person number 3. Let's discuss person number 3. He wants me to call him Daddy. I just met you, sir. You want me to call you Daddy? Okay, so he asked for the number. I gave him the number. We talked. Red flags everywhere. Pow, 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 pow. He said he lives with his grandmother. He said that he has a business, 2 businesses. One, he does tile on floor, and the main business is a car wash. Great. He said he lives with his grandmother. Great. Wonderful. Okay. Conversation continues. He said, when I move in with you... Oh, what? When I move in with you, we will still go and visit my grandmother every day. You heard me? You feel me? Okay, what? I like a little thug mixed up in there somewhere, but I totally like a nerd, okay? I'm a nerd girl. I like nerds. You could be a thug and a nerd, but the fact that you said when I move in with you, you're already telling me what you're trying to do. Ladies, listen. So he was like, you want me to send you some pictures? And I'm like, sure. Send me some pictures. Bam, picture number 1. Okay, him with his lips like biting his thing. Okay, great. I don't know why you're doing that, but okay. So we see full beard gang, okay? Full beard, nice beard, all black. Then he sends me another one, full beard, salt and pepper. So you're dyeing your hair, or the pictures are old? Which one? I don't know. I would suspect I dye mine. Not a problem. If you want to look younger. I get it. I have gray hair, salt and pepper hair, and Salt and Pepper's back, and we came to out-rap you, so get out my face before I slap you, ho, don't you know? Can't you understand? If you mess, okay, I don't do that, but every time I say salt and pepper, I have to sing that song, because I'm not taking anybody's man. I don't want anybody's man. The one, Mr. Mine, will be good enough for me. So, back to number 3, Beard Gang. Gang, 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 gang. Picture 1, picture 2, picture 3, picture 4, dick pic. Immediately, I'm turned off. I don't want community pictures of your penis. I don't want to deal with you, sir, at all. There's nothing you can say. There's nothing you can do. You're out. Number 4, Q Dog. This is all text messaging people. May I have your number after, some conversating. Now, one of his pictures I saw in his profile, he's inside of Victoria's Secrets by the lingerie, right? So today he asked me, could he have my number? And I did. I gave him the number. Totally the picture inside of Victoria's Secrets is totally a red flag, people. Totally. So to confirm that, he asked for my number. He started sending pictures. Why did he send an ass picture? Not of his ass, of somebody else's ass. Okay? So in some lingerie and some thongs, she's bent over, right? He says to me, I'm so sorry. That's somebody that I used to mess with. She sent me that picture today, and I sent it to you by mistake. I can only imagine what your phone looks like, sir. You're a super freak. He's very freaky. And he might not be. I'm a caterpillar, but I'm not interested. You've totally messed up your chances, Q Dog. Bye, dog. No chance. No chance in hell. Now, am I being wrong for this? The only person that really has a chance, and he's moving so slow, is person number 2. And take your time. Do it right. Take your time. We ain't going to do it tonight, but baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it. So I will end this podcast of how I feel. I'm learning how to use my feminine energy. Most business women have masculine energy because we have to be the boss, right? So, yeah, married guy, I don't know about you. Thong man, I don't know about you. Latin lover, I definitely don't know about you. Who else has there been? So there was the Latin lover, and then there's the guy from elementary, y'all. We went to school together in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. Wow. Yeah, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade, something to that effect. Yeah, that's it. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th grade. Businessman. He's taking his time, and that's fine with me. So if you don't know, you've been listening to Rosanna Ison with Love, Lies, and Life, and this is my journey through dating. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for joining. I'm still putting it out there. I am so in love with you, D-Nice. I am so in love with you. I just want to let you know, like, your goofiness intrigues me. And I'm not saying that to really, like, I love the nerd in you. I see it. Oh, D-Nice, I see it. I see it. And I like it. And I love your music choices. And yes, I am a music buff guru myself. And I don't know if that's a bad thing, but I think it's good to have a fantasy guy. Never thought that it would be a celebrity. I've never been interested in, like, celebrity guys. Yeah, Tupac at one point from Freaknik. Y'all remember Freaknik in Atlanta back in the days? So I'll give you this quick story about that. So I'm driving, a couple of my friends, we decided to go to Freaknik to Atlanta. This is the 90s. Water guns were always a big thing. You know, I have my hair slicked to the max. This guy decides to come and spray the car up with a super soaker. I run behind him. He didn't spray us really bad, but that was back in the day when my hair was fried, dyed, and laid to the side. Right now, I'm a natural girl, but my hair was fried, dyed, and laid to the side. So anyway, it was my turn to drive. I made the wrong turn, and I was going the wrong way, and I stopped off at this gas station. So there was this truck with this lowrider car and somebody in the driving the bed, this thing that was pulling the this lowrider car. It was blue. I'll never forget. So out pops this little guy, right? And girl started screaming. I immediately knew who he was, but I was always taught, honey, to never give him any attention. So one of the girls I was with, I think it was Toya, Tanya, one of y'all was like, "You really Tupac? You really Tupac?" I knew he was really Tupac. Hell, how don't you know he's really Tupac? And he lifts his shirt, and the tattoo on his stomach reads, and I quote, "Thug Life." That's fine. That's fine, honey. Look, my body is tightened right back then, honey. I turn, I get into the car, and you know, he ain't looking at the girls that's "Oh my God, Tupac, can I take a picture?" No, he's not. He's kind of looking at the one that's walking away. Ooh, feminine energy. Well, for two reasons. I'm like, well, what Tupac gonna want to do with little old me? And I before he went to jail, I wish I would have said something to him. I wish I would have. But any to the way, that's my story. That's story time, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And this is all about love, lies, and life. This podcast was created out of my experience with the one guy that, this is 2 years ago, he decided that he would say that he had a business meeting for Valentine's Day. You liar. Get out of my inbox, sir. You don't stand a chance in hell, you liar. Ha! You don't stand a chance in hell, boy. I was on crack, apparently, when I even thought about giving you a chance. Don't pass in front of my house. Don't look up at the balcony to see if I'm up there. I am. I'll mess with you. I don't mess with you. Yeah, don't call me. You have no chance in hell. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I know that you see me. I'm glowing. Oh, thank God for this. So, once again, you've been listening to Rosanna Isa. I'm talking, it's like a black Baptist preacher. I done tried to close 3 times. So, thank you once again for listening to Love, Lies, and Life. Until the next time, I'm Rosanna Eisen, signing off. Bye, guys.